What's going on, guys? It's Wes here from Coastal Budget Builds. So as you all know, I was planning on doing a swap in my big green truck. I considered doing a Cummins, like a 12 valve, but I couldn't source one out. It was getting kind of hard to find one, and they're expensive and blah 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 blah. Anyways, I've had a lot of people tell me like you should stick with the 12 valve, do the 12 valve, but I think I've decided that I'm gonna do the LS swap just because of tunability, and I kind of want to keep it Chevy. And I know everybody's done an LS swap and blah blah blah, but I don't really give a shit. I'm gonna do it anyways. So I've been searching online to try and find a donor truck. Holy, this camera is just fucking shaky. Hold on, I'm gonna put this down. It's easier to talk. Yeah, put it right like that. Okay. There. Okay, so I've been looking online. I tried to source out a 6 liter because the LQ4 or whatever apparently is the motor to get. I couldn't find one, but a buddy of mine had a truck that he was selling, and the frame was snapped. So at the back of the cab where it connects to the, just before the gas tank, was broken right off. So he told me 500 bucks, come pick up the truck. It's a 2000 2000 GMC 1500. I went there, I fired it up, it ran awesome. The body's pretty much hooped. The interior's pretty good. There's a couple pieces that are good on it, so I'm gonna part out everything, sell all the parts, get rid of it. But it had the 5.3 liter LS in it. So I'm gonna pull that motor and I'm gonna build it. We're gonna do a couple mods to it, maybe a cam, new gaskets, stuff like that, and then I'm gonna figure out which way I'm gonna go with the turbos. I might go with a big single turbo, or twin turbos. I haven't really decided yet. I'm gonna be backing that engine with the NV4500 out of a 95 6.5 turbo diesel. To make it work, I need to get a crank adapter, and I also need to get a 6 liter flywheel because the 5.3 didn't come in standard. But I'll show you guys the truck so far and the progress that we've made. We brought it in the other night. We got really excited. We were gonna start filming us taking it apart and stuff, but we got a little carried away. But yeah, I'll show you the truck, and then I don't know, we're gonna build some shit and see if it works. So here we go. Here's the truck. We pulled the whole front rad sport out and all that stuff. Computer's down here. I have no idea how I'm gonna make this work. I mean, there's a fuse box over there and all these wires and shit. My truck's a 97 and has the Vortec 5.7 in it. And yeah, basically the motor's getting a little tired, so I thought I'd go with the LS because it's a lot easier to tune, and there's unlimited possibilities for it. So as you can see, the truck is completely fucked. Like, the box is all smashed into the cab. The frame underneath, I'd show you, but it's too much work, is pretty much hooped. There's a lot of good parts on it though. The interior is still clean and good, so I'm gonna sell that, and the fender flares and the diffs and the transmission and stuff. But overall, the motor ran really good. I'm gonna try and find some more information on what I need to save from the wiring harness from this motor to make it work with mine. If you guys have any information you want to share, want to help me out with this, that'd be sweet, because this is the first time I've ever done a swap like this, especially with EFI. Everything else I usually convert to carbureted and just slap a shit ton of boost through it and a shit ton of fuel and hope for the best. But this truck, my green Chevy's a daily driver. It's already got a solid axle swap, and I mean, it's on 40s, it's got air ride, all kinds of stuff. So I want to kind of do this clean and properly, which is weird for budget builds because usually we Jimmy rig everything. But yeah, that's the motor, 5.3. It's a 2000. The truck is a 2000. So we're gonna get this yanked out, get all the wires labeled and organized. I'm not gonna cut anything. And then we're going to put it on this Jimmy rigged engine stand that we built. The plan is to finish this so that we can test fire the motor on this stand. And that's just an old 350 that we had laying around. We took apart with too many beers and couldn't figure out how to put it back together, so now it's just sitting there. But anyways, yeah, so that's where we're at now. There's the motor, and I'm gonna start pulling her out today, and I'll keep you guys posted on the updates. Talk to you soon, and hope you guys subscribe.